What's up guys, it's James here, back with another video. I am green screening this for a reason. But I am here to read a story that I have written called The Force of Death. One night when I was out camping, I awoke to a noise outside. When I exited the tent, I saw that it was just a raccoon. Seeing that it was just a raccoon, I grabbed a random stick nearby and threw it at the raccoon. Instead of running as it should have, though, it turned towards me and its fur started to bubble. The raccoon then started to morph right behind my now extinguished fire into a tall figure. As the figure developed, though, it turned into a man in rags. I then asked immediately, "Who are you?" "I am Death," Death responded. And as he said this, the rag slowly turned into a flowing black robe and a scythe appeared next to him. "What do you want?" "What do you want?" I asked while slowly grabbing my crossbow. Hold on one second, guys. "I want what is rightfully mine," Death responded. "And what exactly is that?" I asked while raising my crossbow. "Your soul," Death responded. I fired my crossbow, grabbed my quiver, and ran as fast as I could. Death howled and shouted something I couldn't hear. When I was a safe distance away, if you could even call the woods safe when Death himself is chasing you, and loaded another arrow into my crossbow. Just then I heard the crunch of leaves and instantly turned around, took aim, and fired. I heard a howl of pain and "What? Working on homework?" "Walk out of the bushes, you will pay for this." Turned around, took aim, and fired. I heard a howl of pain and saw Death walk out of the bushes. "You will pay for this treachery, mortal," Death shouted, and then vanished, leaving nothing but a lump of robes, an arrow, and his scythe. I then proceeded to walk back to my camp, clutching the scythe and robes tightly in my arm, when Death once again stepped out of the bushes wearing his full cloak and carrying a scythe. I looked down in my arms and saw the scythe and robes that I had been carrying were gone. "I told you I would be back," Death said angrily, "and now you must pay for this treachery." Death raised his arm and muttered some sort of incantation when suddenly chains appeared around me, and bound me tightly. "And I shall be tortured for all eternity." "Think again, Death," someone shouted from behind a clump of bushes, and a bright blue light flew from the bushes and hit Death square in the chest. "Oof," Death said as the wind got knocked out of him. The man then came out of hiding and came to free me from the chains that had bound me. "Thanks. Who are you?" I asked. "I am Alex. I have been fighting Death for a while now," Alex said. "I lost him a while back, but as soon as he morphed out of his animal form, I came to finish our fight." "Too late," I said, as Death had gotten back up and was floating with a black aura around him. "Alex, my good old friend, I used to see you. Too bad it's the last time you will ever see me," Death shouted, and with that he started to mutter another incantation. "Avada Kedavra," Alex shouted. Death then exploded into a million pieces. "Come on, that won't keep him out for long." I hastened to follow after him with both my crossbow and quiver until we stopped at the edge of the forest. "Is this where we part ways?" I asked Alex. "No, we are both safe here. This forest has been his prison for quite some time. He can't leave it. I have brought you here to ask for your help in defeating Death." Just then, Death materialized next to us and tried to slice us with his scythe, but it was like there was an invisible wall in front of him, and his scythe just bounced off. "See, told you he can't get us out here," Alex said. "I will get you," Death said angrily. He then continued to whack the barrier with his scythe. "On three, we charge him, okay?" Alex whispered. 1, 2, I whispered. 3. Alex shouted, charging into the forest, shouting incantations. Death shouted as he was chained up and sliced in half. "Now let's break his scythe so we can't come back," Alex said as he snapped the scythe in half, and Death was never heard from again.